testing. Twitch has been very obnoxious to me lately. It's one of the reasons why I have not been streaming for a long time. So I am sitting here waiting to make sure that Twitch is actually going to cooperate with me. So there was a period of time where Twitch actually locked me out of my account completely, which was incredible fun to try to figure out what to do to save my poor Twitch thing. And right now we are dealing with the fact that my key changed. So, whoop, whoop. Okay, so Kitty, you just said that the streaming is working. Alright, wonderful, wonderful. Please let me know as this continues how my audio and video qualities are. I did not get them optimal for this streaming because I was in a rush to get this streaming started. So, I imagine that my audio will not sound that great and there will be some weird peaking, but so long as the balance between my speech and the game speech is working, that's what I care about. So, yeah. Okay. And yeah, Kitty, you're saying it's like the stream is in Streamception. That's exactly correct because I am currently on OBS. That's what it's supposed to look like. So now that we know that this is actually running, I can pull up the game now and you won't see Streamception, which is the wonderful thing I'm doing because if you look down there, I have a monitor capture on. So let's actually open up the game. Alright, so here we go. This is our first test to make sure that my voice and the game are all working together properly. So can you hear my voice on top of the game? So yeah, I'll wait for that comment to get through and then we can get started. Woohoo! Alright, so Kitty says my audio is a little ahead of the video. Is it too obnoxious? I mean, at this point in time, I'm not too, okay, so the game is a little loud. Okay. In which case, we can, do this little obnoxious trick. And just do a quick volume mixer thing to make the game a little quieter. Alright, so Jaya says you can hear me well. Thank you so much, and yay, I'm glad that you can join my stream. So, okay, and Kitty says this delay isn't super bad, so I don't have to fix it. Alright, I will not fix it for tonight then. I do not care that much if it is, slightly gross. I mean, this is a point and click. We're, you know, not exactly in the world's, most necessary perfect graphics needed for here. Alright. So it looks like we are good enough to get started. Woohoo! It has been a long time since I have been streaming, so now that troubleshooting time is over, I guess I will start. As some of you guys know, I have been talking about Deponia. I have already played through the trilogy, so you will not be seeing any initial emotional reactions through this. I know exactly what's coming. I look forward to seeing your reactions to this game now. So what is fun with this game is, well, it's got this wonderful, combination of idealism and cynicism. The humor is pretty adult-centric, but this is where I also want to give a disclaimer. I feel like I need one of those blue screens from the movies where it says, the opinions expressed in this video are not the same as the streamer. They are solely the content provided by the video game itself and does not reflect the, you know, whatever official legalese you want me to put in. I'm giving the heads up that Deponia does not have the world's most, politically correct humor all of the time, so if there are things that are going to bother you about it, I am giving you that heads up. It does not mean I endorse everything that this game says, but I do think that there's a net quality good that Deponia does have, and I hope that you can enjoy it just as much as I do, so let's get started. And I guess I have the weird thing about playing a new game. I do ask if there are people who hop into the stream that have not seen the game before for us to stop talking about spoilers. But if everybody here does know spoilers at this current time, then I see no reason why we can't talk about them. So, yeah. Let's get started. It'll be really weird for me after the ending of Game 3, which I just finished on the 18th, to go back to this beginning. It's going to be very weird. Alright, so, let's get started. New game. Do you want to start a new game? Yes. And I'm really tempted to sing along with the opening song. The opening song is such a good way to introduce a video game, especially if you know spoilers because it's foreshadowing shit in the third game. So it would be cool for you guys to watch it without the song, me singing over the song, but fuck it, I feel like singing. Ba-ba. Oh, 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 organ. Okay, here we go. I want to do this. Alright. And yeah, you say you know the spoilers because I told them and you're fine with them. Yeah, I figure so, but sometimes it's fun to see people's initial reactions in the chat too, so I might not tell you everything.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
And there's Kitty. Hey, there's our boy Rufus. Yes, there's our stupid boy Rufus.
Oh, come on.
Like, the game makes constant fun of him for looking like a hobo and looking like, you know, he got pulled out of a trash heap and so forth. But he actually has a cuteness to him. Like, I like his design. Like, look at this guy. He's cute. Sorry, I think so. I like how they ended up doing that. And yep, we're already breaking the fourth wall. We're starting the game literally by Rufus complaining about having to go through a tutorial. So I'm gonna screw around a little bit.
I'm here.
Because you can totally ignore what Wenzel is saying.
Will you stop yakking then?
Actually, I wanted to give you the next...
Jaya says, for Rufus, he's got a rugged Harrison Ford look. You know what? You're sorta right. And Kitty, he reminds me of Hiccup. That, I mean, yeah, he's got the floof brown hair. I'm actually, when I'm working on my Rufus cosplay, I am using my Hiccup wig. Instead of getting that really big whoosh in the front that he has, I am going to be doing just the regular Hiccup floof. I figure that's good enough. It saves me $30.
Hey, every idiot can
So yeah.
do that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, this dialogue is funny. Sorry that I'm talking over it.
How to look at an object.
I know that.
I see.
The guy on the left is Wenzel. I wish that Wenzel was in this game series more. I like Wenzel because he's allegedly Rufus's best friend, but they're both such fucking dicks to each other. And as people have probably figured out on this stream, because Deponia's third game is rated M anyway, there's no point in me censoring myself.
The eye
So yeah.
icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it, thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely. Yeah, I wanted to explain how to talk to somebody.
You click on a character with
And
the
blah blah blah. I don't have to go through this whole tutorial because I've done it already. I guess there is some funny dialogue in here, but I've already skipped some of it. Blah 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 blah. Here, I'll just go to the end of the tutorial, and then we can get started with the actual story. There will be fourth wall breakages. There is one fucking puzzle in the second game that the way you fix the puzzle is that you actually have to go to the menu and turn down the sound volume in the menu in order to pass the stupid puzzle in-game. It's so annoying!
I thought you wanted to have a look at that thing on the floor.
I can see it. It's lying there.
I mean, look more closely. You just point at it and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Blah blah blah. Okay, there we go.
Cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when
Wait, is that what he calls it in the second game? I have to keep a closer look on that.
You can pick it up.
you
just have to point your cursor at
The
it
same
so that
tutorial
Ant
appears in
has
all
one
3
of
games,
these.
but
If
the
you left
names
click
of
now,
the
you
technology
pick it up.
changes every single time and it pisses Rufus off.
You say so.
Alright, so pick it up, blah blah blah.
Picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do
Then we're
with it
gonna
now?
look at it and then we're going to fix the machine. Yay!
You pick
It
up
is
the
actually nice that they give you a quick
Now you
tutorial to
open your
help you
inventory by
know what to
pressing
do
your
first
mouse
time around. Do-do-do-do-do, looking at it.
There it is.
Correct. This is your inventory.
Woohoo!
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
And there's the egg.
This strange thing ended up in my inventory.
I have no idea. Maybe you'll need it for the tutorial.
Tutorial tutorial.
And combine these 2. There we go.
Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
And put it in here. There's a lot of dialogue if you screw around, of course,
Fits.
but yeah.
Now you have to,
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
if you say so.
Jaya, oh my god, that body language. The body language, like how they animate the characters, they only do very small amounts of different animations, but I feel like they do a good ergonomic job with what they have. Like you can totally see personality in everybody's posture and how they move and so forth, and I think Rufus's animation is just so cute.
Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage
And this
that
is such
before.
classic
All I have
Rufus.
to do is press
I
the
don't
button.
need any help, and then fucks himself up.
Oh, how I love tutorials.
I'm gonna sing, sorry guys. It's kinda pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. And tired of your bothers, remember our fathers who dwelt in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his hair could have style. There was coal standing in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, find your own business. I'm off now, goodbye. Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye. Sorry, I messed up the awesome intro, but I like this song. I can sing it a lot better when I'm not, like, screwing around. Like, woo! Yay! We had fun. Welcome to Deponia! Here we go! And let's see if I can make this through remembering all the puzzles that I did in the last few weeks. Jaya, I hope you're recording this stream. I am recording this stream, and if you want me to have any highlights, you totally are free.
Joe. More Joe.
Man, it feels weird to be back at the beginning.
Oh my bad. I was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
The little shrug is so cute. Alright, so let's see if I can remember all of the puzzles without having to look them up, because the puzzles are so fucking obnoxious. Just wait. We're gonna be getting the toothbrush, guys, and this fucking toothbrush puzzle. Like, I knew how to do this because I've played Data Like Entertainment before, but fuck this stupid thing. Jaya says, I hope you're recording this stream, the singing highlights, I hope, and Kitty, your singing was beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Here we go.
It really is time I got out of here.
So, here we go.
Here's
Rufus
my list.
is preparing to
Let's
leave.
see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. A toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. Bolt? What the? Well, I guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
And anybody got any foreshadowing about what this bolt cutter is for? Stupid fucking idiot.
My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad.
And here's another really big important theme that we're gonna get to right now. This is
My
important.
father left me, besides alone, with his stupid wooden trunk. Then he left the kingdom without me.
So his father,
Trunk.
and he's got quite a lot of bitterness about this.
Yet again.
Oh yeah, Rufus just loves his dad. Okay, I love the English voice actors for this game. Like, you can tell that this isn't the original German. because of how the voices aren't syncing up with the lips perfectly. But man, they're all such good VAs, and I love the Rufus dub. Alright. I don't think there's anything else that I need to put in here right now. Jaya, it's cool that they dubbed it and didn't sub it. I mean, yeah, because, yeah, it's originally German. So this is an independent German company. And let's go get the toothbrush. And the toothbrush runs away from me.
What the toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment.
Alright. And see, you're seeing how absolutely beautiful that Deponia is. Alright, if I remember, there's shit in the locker door that I need. There's the bolt cutter.
Bolt cutter is a pretty useless gadget if you think about it.
Oh yes, the bolt cutter. Alright, so there we go.
I usually use that stuff for toning. I've only used it once. But all my clothes got discolored and shed burned down.
Rufus, the idiot who is constantly screwing over everything. He's living in his ex-girlfriend's house and she hates him. Okay. You can't open the first aid kit yet.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa.
Jaya, it looks flatter than the Jumpstart edutainment games. It is like the 2.5 3D. I love the art in it. I feel like there's this wonderful personality to all of the scenes. Like, it is very well done art is what I love about this. Like, there's so much charm and personality to the backgrounds. It's great. Yeah, Jaya, it's beautiful art, mind. Yeah, okay, so the crumbs on the sofa.
Good old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it into my escape plan. I've had the most amazing ideas sitting here.
Alright.
You can always find leftovers.
Find the leftovers. I know there's wasabi peas.
Throw some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right. I have to dump the oil can. I guess I can... Can I dump it in that bin, or does it have to be the other sink? I don't remember.
Let's get rid of this thing.
Alright, there we go. And get the wasabi peas.
Throw some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
There we go.
Peas in there.
And we got the peas. Where's the plunger?
I guess these were my good provisions for the journey.
And Rufus is so
I
disgusting.
don't see why I, of all people, should do the dishes. I mean, Tony has much more experience with it.
Oh, you've got to see all these notes. So see all these notes? This is his angry ex-girlfriend who he lives with.
Another note from Tony. And what's she complaining about now? Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance.
See, like, Rufus literally is the stereotypical, complete trash, good-for-nothing, terrible white guy.
All the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Complete narcissist. And he has a sock in the fridge. Although, to be fair, there was one time I put a skirt in the freezer myself, but that was for a cosplay reason, I swear. Fork. What was the fork for?
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
Note, he has the same problem that I do. One of them is yellow and one of them is blue. Matching socks. Go.
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing?
Okay, I think there's one more angry note. Oh, we need to try to open Tony's room. Ready?
Wow, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues.
And that
Honestly,
issue is
wasn't
you.
like we're ever together at all. Stay out of my room. We have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawer.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to know if there's some sort of secret way to get into her room.
Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right. Hit her dream.
I know that there are bonus things that you can do this game, but I've only figured out like one of them or two of them throughout the game series. I'm pretty bad about it. Okay, where's the plunger? I need the plunger. Or is it the fork that I used to open that drawer? No, it's a plunger. There's no plunger in here. Kitty, I love point and click games like this. I don't play that many of them, but if you make it fun and you have good personality and story to it, I mean, you know, you've got me sold.
Not a chance. Although I can reach inside the crack, I don't have enough leverage.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was a plunger that it was.
Well, I think that's all. Should be enough.
Okay, so pot, you gotta fill it with water. Because we're gonna passively aggressively burn all of Tony's letters. Because we're a terrible human being. And I swear half of this game is like committing every single crime you possibly can.
If Tony didn't spend so much time nagging, she could make more money, you see?
That asshole. Okay, so we're gonna passively aggressively.
Clean? I mean, it's not that it's been out.
Okay, come on. I'm remembering everything so far. I'm pretty proud of myself.
In you go.
And burn the memos. Woohoo! And I think let's see, there's the detergent in here. I'm cleaning my socks.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
There's 3 socks. Shoot, where's the 3rd sock?
Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Okay. I'm remembering everything so far. Yay for me. I suppose I could be a smart human being and actually pull up the game guide when I do these things. Oh, I've just found the fucking plunger. It's on the door. Ha! There it is. Sorry, I know it's a little slow to start. Because we are collecting our items for our grand journey into space. Dun 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 dun. Nope.
Huh.
None.
Not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the crack.
No worries, it's a good introduction. They make it nice and calm and then they pull it in, and once you start getting into the actual plot, there are some things that you're just cracking your ass off. You're like, wow, this guy's terrible.
Ouch!
Yes, you're supposed to do that.
I'm not sticking my hand in there again.
Okay, so there we go. Mousetrap plus wasabi peas. And
Now the little fucker's in for a surprise.
and this is literally how you catch a toothbrush, is you lure it with a mousetrap.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa.
Because that's such an intuitive way to catch a toothbrush.
Ha! Gotcha. I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth.
Alright, and there's the first aid kit, which is gonna
Wow, totally impressive.
takes a long time to get to that point. Okay, where's the 3rd sock? Oh, is it under here? Ha!
What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
There we go. There's your sock. And put the bolt cutter.
Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check.
Provisions.
Provisions. Check.
And then we just have to clean the final sock. And they're going to make fun of the fact that socks always disappear when we try to clean them. So what I like about this is even for the little simple things, there's a ton of foreshadowing going on. Like, as you guys have heard him already complain about his father, that plays into the whole rest of the series, is his father who left him. Alright.
Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Okay.
And Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework.
So, we cleaned the socks. How do you turn the socks off? Is there any way to...
Ouch! That's hot!
Come on. Oh, right. You do something really stupid with the fork, I think.
Whoa, look at that! The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing.
Alright, now I think I
Ouch,
can...
That's hot!
Come on. Okay. Oh, we got the socks. Woohoo! And I have all my provisions. I'm gonna go up to the front because there's somebody that we're gonna chat with. And then we're going to prepare for our lunch.
Socks? Check. Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. It seems like I've got to unpack something, but what?
Here come the bolt cutters!
I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder
Yes, you do.
on the list in the first place. Now it's it. Packed and ready to go. I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure. Help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable.
Good job, Rufus. This is gonna come back to bite you.
Calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna go back inside so that I can talk to Hannick on the other side, just so that you guys get to meet this guy. Because we will be working a bit with Hannick later. And... I actually realized that calibrating the harpoon was very difficult for me to do, so good luck with me actually being able to do that. Okay, we need the mailbox.
New problem.
There we go.
Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Oh, I need the grumble.
Hello, Hannick.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Go
Yes,
through the...
we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be going for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Did you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
The big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Ah! Oh! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else.
Tony is a great character. I do like Tony.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problem.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Okay, the plan itself is foolproof, but
Here we go.
I just need to prepare the capsule for the launch, adjust the harpoon.
I
light
do
the
hope I
fuse,
remember
and
how to
then
adjust the
showtime.
harpoon. That's a bit of a pain in the butt.
Then what?
The escape pod
Oh,
is
but I
connected
have
to
my
that
cell
very
phone
powerful
on me so that I
electromagnet
can
via a
pull
long
up the
chain.
walkthrough if
Once
I
the
need
magnet
to.
is attached to the Organon cruiser, I can reel in the chain with a pedal-operated winch system and pull myself and the pod up.
So, one thing that I do think that they don't explain very well in this beginning here, that, who the Organon and the Elysian people are. They are giving a little bit of hints here, but I think that it'd be a good idea for me to quickly talk about what's what. So Elysium is the space station in the sky that Rufus is trying to get to because it's so beautiful and wonderful. Okay, so Jaya says this place is a garbage dump, be right back dinner, but am enraptured. Yay! Thank you so much for coming, and I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your dinner in the meantime. So anyway, as I was saying, so I don't think the game does the world's greatest job of explaining what the Organon and Elysian people are at the beginning. So Elysium is the perfect space station in the sky. That's ideal. It's beautiful. Rufus wants to go there and get his butt off of the planet, which is Deponia, which is literally just a garbage heap of a planet. The Organon. I'm not going to say too much about the Organon yet, because they factor huge into spoilers and other content. But the Organon that I would have liked them to say more about at the beginning is that the Organon are a military organization that is a bit of a pain in the butt to the citizens of Deponia down here. So the Organon basically are preventing anybody from going up to Elysium. The Organon is a strict military structure. And the Organon is run by a guy called the Grand Exchequer, and his number 2 is a man named Argus. So that's just the basic thing. You're going to be hearing them talking about the Organon and Elysian people, but I don't think they do a good enough job explaining at the start what this is. So let's chat with Wenzel, because I like Wenzel. Wenzel's a pain in the ass. That's why he and Rufus are made for each other.
Hey, Wenzel, what's up?
So the Organons run along those sky trails that you see in the back there, the gray trail in the back. The Organon have stuff that travels there, so that's what we're trying to hitch a ride onto with our crazy scheme.
Signs of the Organon yet?
No, but they'll be here. The Organon are always on time. It's no accident that we set the town hall clock by them.
What else do you know about the Organon?
Just as little as you.
So that's really nothing.
Exactly. Their motives are as unclear as our water. Good thing they leave us alone.
See you later, Wenzel. You've always been a loyal companion, my friend, my helper, my sidekick.
I was your sidekick? I always thought you were my sidekick.
What? I guess you're probably sad that you can't come along, but let's not get sentimental.
I don't hear that. At least you promised me all your stuff.
A small consolation for such an enormous loss.
You guys are all assholes in this game.
You also think there are boundless riches in Elysium?
Don't know. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, but I will have so much more. Aw, poor Wenzel. And do you also think that no one has to work in Elysium?
Just a moment. You're not even working now.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm meant to be up there.
That's terrible.
And don't you think the Elysian women are the most beautiful of all?
I've never really understood why Tony and you aren't together anymore.
Yeah, well that's why you'll be rotting in this forsaken hole forever. I deserve better than having to listen to lectures about my laziness and my unreliability all the time. About the plan.
Are there any problems?
Problems? No. The plan is perfect. But the suitcase doesn't fit into the pod.
So you
All
think
right.
about adding some storage space?
Of course I thought of it, but
So what's the problem?
I already told you, there is no problem. The plan is perfect.
And who am I to contradict you?
No one.
Anything else?
I feel like half of Rufus's conversations are he doesn't get the help that he needs to, and he's too stubborn to actually get the help he needs. And it's so frustrating for you as a game player, because you're like, come on, Rufus, if you were just a little bit better at communicating, I wouldn't have to sit here thinking all the time. Oops, I accidentally pushed the same button.
And no one.
Now, what happened
It's sort of a funny, because, like, there's that frustrating trope about characters not talking enough, and that's why there's all these problems in the conflict of a story. And it's sort of annoying when a story's only conflict is the, two people just not talking to each other. That's stupid. I know this does happen in real life with humans, but we're a little bit better about talking to each other than this. What I do like about this game is it has that whole terrible communication trope, except the problem is that it hits on you. Is because Rufus is so damn bad at communicating, you have to suffer through more difficulties than anything else. And so they actually build it into his personality and his character for why you can't solve your problems by talking things out. Is Rufus is so stupid and so bad at talking with people, and he's so stubborn about doing things on his own, that he would rather come up with all these ridiculous contraptions to try to solve his problems. And Kitty, you're like, haha, clever. Yeah, it's... They thought they put some good thought into this game. Alright, so let's see if I remember how to do the whole... Okay, so the wrench is what's used to get the mailbox. Take the storage space out, I take the battery out, put the suitcase in... This is such a terrible design, Rufus, and you left all of this to the last minute because you are a complete imbecile. What I love is he's so stupid and he doesn't even know it. Like, that's the one reason why I would argue that Rufus is not chaotic evil, even though he does so many terrible things to people, is that he's thinking completely about himself, which, granted, is not good, but that's sort of what neutral is all about in D&D alignment, is he's a complete... perfect description of chaotic neutral. Sometimes he wants to help people if it helps himself too. Other times he has no problem screwing people over so long as it helps himself, and he has absolutely no fucks with the rules. So, like if I had to write an essay, this guy, I would write a complete essay on how he's like perfect, chaotic, neutral. And it does not excuse any of the complete horrible shit crap that he does. At all. But the level of obliviousness this guy has. Oh my gosh. Do. And I have to get the seed out. Kitty, complete horrible shit crap. Yeah. Wait, is that what I said? Did I say complete horrible shit crap, or is that what you're thinking? I don't even know what I say anymore. Okay, there's the mailbox.
There you go.
Like, could you have done this before, Rufus? Instead of, like, right before this? Okay, kitty face. So complete horrible shit crap is exactly what I just said. Woo! I've got amazing phraseology. Okay, so let's pull up the walkthrough so that I don't have to suffer through this harpoon puzzle, because it's a pain in the butt. Okay.
Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is the
Alright, here we go.
On the track.
Here we are.
I'm gone.
Problem solving with the harpoon. Okay, so we go to the ton. We do left. So click the left, down, top right. Okay. Left, down, top right, left, down, top right, left, down, top right, left, down, bottom right. I might have done this wrong. Bottom right, top right, left, down, and top. Yeah, I read that wrong. Oh, right, you can skip this. I keep on forgetting you can skip the mini games.
I did it.
Which is nice.
Fuse and ooh,
You get extra achievements if you do it, but I've already gotten this
yeah,
achievement.
that's why I wanna
Tony!
go-
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
And here we go. Ready to get chewed out by our ex-girlfriend?
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right.
All right.
Starting with...
Here. Hello! I'm glad to see you here. So you're asking, what is today's unhealthy snack? I know you've made fun of me before for this, but I am eating candy corn.
This is
Yum.
the final goodbye.
You are just in time for Rufus's first really stupid maneuver.
There's nothing you can say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along.
Can I have that in writing?
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
Oh, she just loves this guy so much. Yay. So Terry says, oh great, I guess I'm gonna have to leave. Man, you're so intolerant if you can't tolerate people eating candy corn. How rude of you. Sad day.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
So basically, okay, so I think there's a nice foreshadowing that I need to do right now.
And a sensor. My knuckle.
I think this is where he starts talking about how bad the screws are in this location. Basically, this is a very shoddily made escape pod. So, are we ready to go off? So, for a quick explanation of what's happened thus far, you've really not missed much. Basically, the character Rufus is trying to escape the planet Deponia by hitching onto an Organon cruiser. The Organon are a mysterious military organization that keeps the people of Deponia on Deponia. He's hoping to hitch onto the Organon cruiser so that he can get to Elysium, which is the great, awesome paradise space station in the sky. So here we go. And what's the button that I pushed to get on here? Oh, okay. Do.
And us had it must have been.
Okay.
Oh yeah, tight fit.
Okay, where's the button to get into this place?
Yeah, there are loose nuts, but that's
Oh, that's the hint that we needed. Is there's loose nuts, but that's okay. Oh, right, I have to hit the fuse. Because we're gonna do something dumb. Control panel.
yeah, it's all set up and ready to go.
Okay, what's the frickin' button that I pushed to get on with this? Light the fuse. Ah, that's right, I have to blow things. Here we go! Let's be stupid! A typical stupid Rufus maneuver!
Hallelujah.
Here we go.
Well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Bridger, we are happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to that point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed, so please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
Yep, we thought this through. And here we are. As I have mentioned to one of my friends, Rufus's entire life is either rolling nat 20s or crit fails. And here is, I don't even know, this is like both a crit fail, I mean, it's like, yeah, both a 1 and a 20 at the same time. Tears asks, how is he still alive? This is literally the question you ask the entire series, is how is he still alive?
Just like I planned.
Kitty says, so basically he flips a coin. Yeah, basically. He flips a coin and it's either a 20 or a 0. Heads is success, tails is failure. Yep, that's exactly it, Kitty. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh, what's great? Here's where he's complaining about needing a bolt cutter.
Ouch, the wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like, is anyone here?
The bolt cutter that he left at home. Here we go. Alright, let's see. So, I need to remember how to...
Yeah, I'm getting better.
Okay, hatch.
Not a chance. I need fingers like Wenzel's to reach into those cracks.
Come on, I know that I'm blocking it with something. Oh, right, my suitcase made it here too. See, this guy rolls 20s all the time. His flippin' suitcase even came with him. Okay, so I think the things that I block in here is the provisions. There we go. Okay. Right, I've got to...
Aggressive little bugger. Here, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
Okay. Do something really weird. Okay, so we open the hatch
I
first.
need fingers like...
Okay. Then... Oh, come on.
Hey, aggressive little bugger. Here,
I need to take that hand off, is basically what I need to do. And let's remember what it is. So the middle one, okay, so we're pulling up the guide again because we're lazy. The maintenance comes out from the side, use the sock on the hatch cover itself. Okay. Oh right, you have to do it on the freaking hatch cover. Okay. Oh, there's the hatch cover. Okay. Hatch. And that way, it will allow me to take the arm. And I think I use the arm as the bolt cutter. Yep, there we go. Goal! Goal! There's goal!
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
And there's the organon.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What? What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All
Nope,
you
Bailiff
knew
is the
about
same
this.
voice actor as
Right,
Rufus.
the Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret?
Oh, this all makes sense now.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I am an listener, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Miss Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh, ruin the surprise. I get
I
it.
bet you'll be pretty thankful.
Fuck, I get it now.
From the clutches of the Dark Exchequer.
Oh, that makes sense. The surprise of who the Dark Exchequer is. I get it. Alright. Does anyone want me to give the spoilers and explain why I'm like, oh, this makes sense? Okay, which button do we grab?
Take that.
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
We just fucked up!
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
Another instance of how is Rufus still alive. Alright, so there's our story setup.
But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Oh, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
Alright, is there anything that I can steal from here right now? Not yet. I need the hood of the car later.
What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
And in we go. Kitty, yeah, and he survives almost 3 entire games. That's a miracle. It is, okay, it's a miracle that he's grown up to whatever age he is. I don't know what
Did someone refill the peanut jar?
age Rufus is. Would, like, I've seen some people guess like mid-20s for his age. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
doubt
he
he'll have a
acts
hard
like
time to decide once he's heard
stupid
my
and
story.
young.
I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy.
I'm talking over very important dialogue, how dare me.
Mine even has a dragon in it, so move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
So, yeah, my talking is not helping any of this, but basically, if you missed what what they were just talking about, is, Goal has been rescued. But they are trying to figure out who's going to take care of her because she's not exactly doing awesome.
Number 66. Almost my lucky number.
Did you catch the 69 joke?
The mayor wants to decide what? Who will what? Give her shelter.
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health. I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Watch
What do
Rufus.
you want the girl for?
So bad.
Rufus? Rufus.
Huh? Oh, what?
We know what you
The
want.
girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
Well, how do I get to the mayor?
That's easy. Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
That's the same voice actor as Bozo later, isn't it?
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
if that's the case, do you want my chair? Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting? We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And... oh. Now I'm hungry. No, really, let me go first.
Listen, Rufus, a minute ago that was a nice little joke, but now it's half annoying and half sad.
Where's the girl now?
She's lying in the assembly hall. Dr. Gizmo was with her. They say she's unconscious.
I hope she isn't injured.
So do I. So do I. It's not easy stacking exhaust pipes with broken arms.
Nice hats. Did I miss a
The hats are actually important.
The roofer switched.
This is another one of those really ridiculous puzzles that you have to pay way too much attention to.
And I'm sure the
Every single word of dialogue in here is either foreshadowing, dealing with the plot, or actually hinting at the puzzles.
I'll skedaddle.
So the hats are going to become relevant when I sabotage these guys' houses and try to blow them up. But shh, I didn't say that. Oh wait, I need to talk to Lottie first. Hello, Lottie. So, Lottie is a trans woman. they actually, aside from her speech tendencies, they actually don't do anything rude misrepresenting of trans people, unlike some other things that they do. So, give and take with Lottie, I actually like Lottie. Lottie's great.
Hello, Lottie.
You too, dear me. What a day.
Where's the girl from Elysium?
Princess Sugar.
Yeah, Princess Sugar Button? Oh, she's lying around in the assembly hall. Of course, I knew you came because of her. It's
Always the same.
always the same. A beautiful young girl in a
Tight jumpsuit.
falls from the sky,
Heavily injured.
and immediately everyone's falling over.
Themselves to help her. Hussy.
Hussy!
I want to see the mayor.
Everyone.
Everyone does. Take a number and
Wait your turn.
Can you make an exception and let me in before the others?
it's your turn when you...
Your number comes up.
No exceptions.
Not even for me.
Especially not for you.
Especially not for you.
But the line isn't moving at all. Who's next anyway?
Number 62. I think that's Wenzel.
Wenzel is also applying? But Wenzel isn't even here.
Well,
So the next several puzzles are going to be how to deal with all the people in the line ahead of us. And we're going to be an asshole about
I
it.
officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
although a lot of people will be glad to hear that, me, for instance,
That won't be possible today.
the mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
Alright, here we go.
The post office will be open. O'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here.
Okay. Oh shoot, where was the clock?
Gold! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
Savior, the person who knocked her out of the sky and made her fall to the ground. Savior.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all three positions in this emergency station. Right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing.
The Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance.
Kitty, you're spitting hairs. You're splitting hairs, Haddock. The start of Rufus's very shallow attraction in goal.
Rufus, that's enough.
What? Come on.
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Yes. At least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
We're gonna make the worst cup of coffee!
Yes, right.
Kitty says, aw, Goal's pretty. Yeah, Goal is really pretty.
Do the world a
And one of the
favor
things
and
that I really
figure
like
out
about
your
her design is
background.
she's really tall, too.
Anyone any good.
So actually, Rufus is a really short guy. If you see him next to other people, Rufus is like a short guy. So Goal's like way taller than him. And she's really cute when she's awake. I like Goal.
Hey, Gold. Oh, wakey, wakey.
The story could do a better job with Goal and how she's treated, but yeah, I like Goal.
Oh, well, yeah, it's just that I'm an expert in that.
Tyr says, no wonder you like Rufus, so... Is it because he's short? Are you making fun of my height? Is that what you are doing? Come on, it's nice to have protagonists who aren't like the tall, suave, handsome man. Like, you've got to admit, it's sort of refreshing even just to have a height thing. And Kitty says Rufus is probably still taller than Haddock. And Tyr, when am I ever not making fun of you? Man, why are you guys my friends? Why do you do this to me? Why are you guys like this? Rude. Okay. So, let me try to remember how we distract Dr. Gizmo. I remember it involves arson. I mean, we're gonna be totally legal here. Okay, there's balloons.
Seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them.
Okay. So, no fire. I don't light this on fire yet. I think I have to, I could talk to Dr. Gizmo more. Most of his conversation, though, is just Dr. Gizmo being a little bit pissed at me and doing hints. Magnets. So, Tear's asking, why do I ever put up with the fact that you're constantly making fun of me? And Kitty, yeah, seriously. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? What other conversations are there to have? Isn't, like, the entirety of friendship making fun of people and being obnoxious? Speaking of being obnoxious, want to visit Tony again? Here we go. Let's visit Tony. Isn't, like, the city really cute? This is Kuvak, the city. I like its design. It's just like this junk heap, but it's got, like, hobbit hole structure sort of houses on top of it. It's so cute.
Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, the taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Here we go. Tony's scathingness.
Look who's back.
I love her attitude.
If it isn't Evil Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then belonging for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium. And then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
Ooh, good foreshadowing! Good foreshadowing! Woo! Applause. Okay, anyway. Tyra's asking me to do something with my face again. Please do enlighten me what I was doing with my face. I'm not quite aware of its existence sometimes. Kitty says there's cookie in the fridge. Okay, cookies on the counter and a bunch of cookie dough. Tempted to bypass the cookies and stick a spoon in the cookie dough. Hey, you can join me in the terrible snacks department right now. We can all eat terrible junk food together. In solidarity and love.
How's business?
Like, when did that impress you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view.
She is right.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Ugh.
Why so cranky?
Why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing. I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really?
Ugh.
You know how much stuff we steal in these 3 games?
New escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never
Kitty
get
Rufus
out.
is great! Oh, he is such a horrible human
I'll
being.
have you on my back for the rest of
Like,
my life.
I know there's so many people who get angry about the stereotypical, like, trash guy who's, like, completely useless and obnoxious and selfish and egotistical. Rufus is all of that, and I fully am aware of it, but for some reason I actually do like the character somehow. He is an asshole, but there's just something so funny with how shit goes down with him.
Deliver the merchandise.
Cool. I'll take them.
Hey, hands off.
What?
They don't.
Just never endorse anything that Rufus does. Never.
Whoa.
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Tyr says, hey, I was a trash guy once, don't give him that much credit. Okay.
I'll have a good long laugh.
You actually, like, did work with trash instead of were trash. Like, Rufus is the trash. You transported it. Huge difference. You're actually, like, useful human being.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Alright, let me try to remember how to distract Tony.
Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts.
Tyr says, there you go, ruining my jokes again. What else am I supposed to do? Alright, let's yell at Wenzel now, because Wenzel is holding up the line. He's supposed to be the person who talks to the mayor about whether or not he can house Goal in his house. So let's yell at Wenzel for holding up the line. And this is where Wenzel and Rufus are way too much alike.
Flabbergasted when he hears
Way
Lewis had
too
finished.
much
I better be
alike.
pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah, this time I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
The way that Rufus keeps on bragging about how brilliant and kind and wonderful he is sort of like my brand of humor where I'm like, oh, I'm such an amazing person, all the while, you know, meaning to be ironic.
Too many humans
They should all be.
drowned in the red rust sea. Exactly.
Oh man, that's foreshadowing.
By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
yes, but
And Tarinia just said, I was just about to say it reminds me of someone I know. And Kitty, I'm getting real agony vibes from this. Alright.
From Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
All right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an
Wenzel knows.
You're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number. But then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance. But like this.
By the way, you're holding up the line.
So what? As long as I haven't found a water vein, I don't even have to
So
show up.
Wenzel is just gonna sit on his ass and hold up the line the entire day until we get him off his ass.
But how the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the childproof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kulak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah? Well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? My basement?
Oh my
I'd say
gosh.
that's probably.
Every single line is a hint for what to do, and it's so obvious now.
Later.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see if I remember how to screw up his basement. I mean, what? I'm not gonna sabotage my best friend's own basement? Yes, I am.
If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
Okay. I have the materials I need to, screw with the other guys in line. I can at least get them out of line. Okay. So let's do that. And let's meet Lorenzo! And every single time that I go into Lorenzo's bar and Rufus starts complaining about his tab, I get reminded of all the Undertale Sansby jokes about Sans not paying his tab to Grillby. It's totally what it feels like. I feel like such a nerd for thinking that. But that's what goes into my brain every single time. And okay, I love... You just got to see what Lorenzo has in his bar. It's pretty amazing. But first, we need to talk to Hannick. Actually, nah, we'll talk to Hannick later. Let's go to Lonzo's bar. Oh, it's Lonzo, not Lorenzo. Sorry. Hello, Lonzo!
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I plan to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Great. Thanks.
Alright, Lonzo. Oh, I need to steal the sign for the cow. The hot cow will come in use later.
Lonzo,
Yeah?
long time no see, Lonzo.
Long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kubak is. Nothing ever happens in Kubak.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Without you, there would be fewer explosions.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
How about a shot of that old worry-me-gone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said.
Lonzo's right, though.
Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when,
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes.
I like that line.
Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't fill the oil?
That's so
No,
gross.
this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo, are you okay?
Ready?
Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Oh my gosh, you can see his armpit hair. That's great.
Boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey, wow. You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay.
Because
What
all
coffee
espresso
makes?
machines
What
have
exactly is
organ
this
pipes.
Espresso.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee the people of prehistoric times.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off.
So guess what we're going to be giving Gull as a drink to wake her up.
Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start doing it. In the meantime...
Kitty says caffeine and morphine. The future is great.
I'm so excited.
Just wait until you see the things that Rufus puts into this terrifying espresso coffee.
Stimulating and made from hot beans.
It's terrifying.
Things can be found in Cuba. Being a master improviser, I bet I could find...
Here we go.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe.
Let's get to the conversation.
Tell then I'll
just so that you can get some hints on what he's getting.
About the powder.
Tell me.
Do you have any idea what kind of blackish powder is needed for this recipe?
I have no idea. I don't think they're talking about black powder.
Black powder.
I said it's probably not black powder.
But black powder is blackish.
Listen, this machine
That's what
works
we're gonna
with
do.
pressure and extreme heat. If you put black powder into
Never
it,
give this
Yada,
guy
yada, yada.
ideas.
Let me worry about the ingredients, and you'll prepare the machine.
Oh no, I'm starting to regret this.
Any idea what highly stimulating means?
I have no idea. Maybe some kind of stimulant. Maybe Dr. Gizmo has some in his office.
Oh, that
Oh,
reminds
right,
me.
we have to
Dr.
steal things from
Gizmo
his
has some kind of
house.
stimulant in his office.
That's just what I said.
You did?
Kitty
Maybe
says
I
this
should
really
be
makes me
careful.
want to show you Broken
Something
Age.
useful
Then
for
show
my-
Broken Age. That would be fun.
Any idea what hot beans are supposed to be?
No idea.
Well, this seems to be a highly intellectual puzzle for a gifted mind.
Right. Maybe you should ask Wenzel.
I was talking about me.
Sorry. I guess I should have known. Statistically, it was very likely about yourself.
I like how Lonzo just completely is like, yep, I know who you are, Rufus, and I'm not gonna do it. Kitty says it's much less sketchy, but if you like this type of game, then we gotta do it. I've been meaning to play it again. Hey, go for it! It's fun. I will say that, the terrible humor in Deponia is what made me enjoy this more than the average point and click. I tried to play Daedalus, The Night of the Rabbit. Technically, I am almost done. It's supposed to be more of a cute, sweet charm, kid,
About the water.
fantasy sort of thing, you know. You're wandering in a world of talking mice and so forth. But for me,
Where
it just
can I
didn't
get
have...
clean water?
Clean
There's
water.
supposed to be a sense of magic in it, and it's cute. But I think what really makes Deponia work is its
About how he found the Kuvak on top of the
sketchy
source of
humor,
clean
as,
spring water.
you know, it is. It's because the things that are making you laugh are all because it's like, oh, that is so bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Someday, someone will explain it to you in detail, I'm sure.
Energy-rich water.
But you know, wherever there's good stories, good games, good art, I'm up to explore anything. So, you know, if you think I'd be interested in Broken Age, absolutely.
Sheesh. This whole quest is exhausting.
Especially if you've been meaning to play again.
Hanek is working right in front of this building.
Hanek!
I guess you'll have to move a few steps into his direction and talk to him directly.
Exhausting and stressful.
You lazy ass.
Don't worry. I'll manage.
And Kitty, have you played Paradigm? It's very similar to this one humor-wise. I haven't. I've heard of it, but I haven't
This is
played it
pretty
yet.
Daring.
It is.
So then I'll have to for the humor, it sounds like.
You won't believe what happened to me today.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. So why don't you keep your story to yourself this time?
But it's got everything. Action, drama, romance.
No, a dragon, too.
No.
In that case, I'm not interested.
Now that you mention it, yes, there really was a dragon.
Too late.
I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that.
Alright, ingredients. Wait, oh, I have to get the dart. Get the dart. Kitty, humor and puzzles that make you go, alright, fine, I guess that works. Yeah, that's exactly my emotional response to Deponia. We have enough to screw up, there's some of the solutions in this, like, wow.
What was that? Oh, the emergency station is open. Well, that must mean I can choose the more daring option then.
Alright, the parrot. Hello, parrot.
Hello.
Hello, hello. I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't feed anymore. Although my husband is almost dead, his bird has quite good ears.
Oh! Oh, I just caught what that was talking about.
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
Let's see.
Poor parrot. Alright, hello, Hanek.
Hello, Hanek.
Oh, hey,
Rufus?
Exactly.
Why aren't you working?
You mean, why am I doing just the same as you? Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plant. That's why.
Hey, I am very busy, actually. I've been running around all day, getting things done, and picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some new magnets for our detonation plant? Then we can finally continue work.
We're about to detonate things.
How exactly does that
Drum
detonation
roll.
plan of yours work?
Well, that's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner, who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
And then you start with the exciting part?
No, that's it, actually.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, Haddock's voice is the voice actor of Doc 2, isn't it?
What exactly are you guys doing down there?
What do you think? We are trash hunters. We search for useful trash. Most of the time, trash is just junk, and so pretty useless. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars that have been scrapped ages ago.
Okay.
Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Going through this
What do you do when
dialogue.
that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see. Did you hear about the woman from Elysium?
Yes, but I really don't care. I already have a woman I can send into the mine shaft. It's too narrow in there for 2 women.
Love must be such a wonderful thing. Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries.
Oh, that's right.
Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
Yikes.
Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
exactly.
Alright, ready to blow things up. So remember, he says that the detonation plans need magnets. And also remember that the guys sitting in line are wearing hats that are made by the roofers. So watch this. I've got 3 magnets, and I can pick the houses of the people who have the same hats as the rooftops. I think it's... shoot, is it this one or this one? I think it's this one. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's that one. Take a quick peek. Pulling up my walkthrough because I am still lazy. Yep, it is this one. Alright. And Jaya is back. Hello! Glad that you're back. I am about to blow up people's houses. So there are people in a line that are waiting in front of me. I do not want to wait in line as long as them, so I am going to set the detonation plans onto their houses so that they will get out of line for me, because we are a wonderful human being.
Oh, the blast.
Jaya, you monster. And Kitty says, hey man, work smarter, not harder. Yep, there we go. And so, if we go into the town hall, the people should have run away, if I did it right. Yep, look, the chairs are empty! Ha ha ha! Yep, Rufus is a complete monster. Let's see, what else do I have to grab? So what do I currently have? I have the sign, I have the recipe, I have the dart, I need the blowgun. Jaya says Rufus is a piece of work. Yeah, although he's like, I don't know if I should say piece of work or something too broken to be fixed, because yikes. There's so many yikes things about this terrible human being. Okay. Let's see what I can get from the car.
Locked. It can probably be opened from the inside.
Okay, so it looks like I need to get this key from Hannick first before I can do anything here.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working.
And I need to clean the windshield. Okay, where do I get things? I need to remember. Okay, so I can't bother the bull yet.
Tinkle lost her backseat. Well, I'm sure it was in it. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene.
Rufus! Yikes. Okay, so I need to collect items. I think most of them are going to be stealing from, why is there a chameleon? Going to be stealing from Dr. Gizmo right now. I think that's where I get most of my stuff. Is stealing from Dr. Gizmo. Laughing gas. Oh, I need to get the balloons. Hi ho, hi ho. Making coffee we go. I don't know how to sing that well. It's off to coffee. It's off to make coffee we go. I don't know. Okay. Let's get the balloons. There's the balloons. I forgot to take them earlier. Because we need to put the laughing gas in something. So, as Jaya's seen me talk about, and I don't think that Kitty has seen me talk about, is that I'm thinking that Deponia would actually, the trilogy, the main trilogy, would actually be a really good NaNoWriMo project, where I try to do 50,000 words of a sort of a fix-it fic. Even though Deponia works as the idea of Rufus being a complete, utter, egotistical asshole up to the very end, you do see throughout the story him getting a conscience, and I would like to develop that a little bit more, develop that conscience. You see him and Goal connecting a little bit, but I think there could be some really good conversations that Rufus and Goal have with each other, where, you know, Rufus just talks about all the shit that Deponia is. You know, he lives in a junkyard, this is how bad it is. Rufus complaining to Goal about his missing father would be another really good conversation to have, because you can see how bitter Rufus is about his dad. So add those things, you know, get better Rufus character development, characterize him more so he becomes more and more sympathetic as the story goes on, actually get that in there a little bit more, make a better romance for Rufus and Goal, and then the third thing I would do is, some of the naughty humor I do like, but I would take out some of the misogynistic aspects of this game. So yeah. And then Jaya says, don't forget to link your project in the Pep Scritches Discord, in the Nano channel, and yeah, I can do that. I'm a little nervous sharing it with other people, but I think this could be a fun, quick project. And playing this game again will help me get the dialogue I need for story writing. And Kitty says you would love to say that. Oh, thank you! Then maybe I'll have to do this. Just do a quick, fast Nano, which is the entire point of Nano, isn't it? And try to do a 50,000 word Deponia fix-it fic. You know, with all love. I don't mean fix-it fic as in, this is horrible. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing a second playthrough so soon if I didn't enjoy the games and this fucking idiot character. But, I do think that there could be some fun things to do with a little bit of modification.
Here, that means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
So there's the jail.
It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard. Since the retirement home sunk into the ground, they don't let me work in the trash mines for community service anymore. Huh, maybe our system of justice is working after all.
I need to find the dialogue where Rufus talks about the childhood delinquent rates changing as soon as he became an adult.
No great in the world can hold me back. There, it moved. While you were blinking. No great in...
Okay.
There,
Got that. So let's remember the stupid maneuvers I have to do to get half of these things. This is another one of those really bizarre solutions.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
Okay, so I have to knock... What's this stupid thing that I have to do with this? It's such a weird way of getting things. Okay. Have to take out the fire extinguisher.
Heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Okay. Oh, there's the gloves. I need those.
Gizmo is such a wimp.
Get the work gloves, because that's how you grab the pepper. There's the fire escape. And what I need to do is keep the fire escape trapped open. So if I remember right... Okay, you put those back in. I think they roll around, go out the window, and into the, Yes. Okay, I think I've got this right. Ready? Yep, there we go! That's how you get the handcuffs! Isn't that so dumb? And Jess, it's like the asbesto curtains in Cuphead. Yep. There we go, handcuffs.
The crime rate has risen significantly over the past few years, since round about my 18th birthday. Luckily, there's been almost no juvenile delinquents since then.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Rufus. I would like to know how many times this fucker's been arrested.
No great.
Okay.
There, why?
And now I need to do... Keep the fire... Oh, I keep the fire escape open. Is it... later that I have to do the fire escape thing? What were the handcuffs for? I completely forgot what the handcuffs were for. Oh, wait. Were the handcuffs to keep this open? Something really weird. Shh. There's the fire escape. I need that. Okay, there's the hatch. I think you handcuff the hatch. There it is. Okay. Like, they're all clever solutions, but they're ridiculous. So there's a lockpick inside the cell, probably from Rufus's last time that he was imprisoned, but I need the lockpick to get into several things, so I'm grabbing the lockpick right now. Okay. There's the lockpick. Anything else in the cell? I don't think so.
There, it moved.
Kitty's chows down a leftover broccoli before getting out the cookie dough. Hey, you ate something healthy before the cookie dough. That makes it entirely legal.
Why you were blinking?
See what you could do? Dip the broccoli into the cookie dough. I have the world's greatest food ideas. There's sectors. The dentist drill. I remember what the dentist drill is for. Let's do the dentist drill. I'm gonna try to do as much without looking at the walkthrough as I can this time around to just see if I remember my story. There's the emergency phone. We'll need that eventually. But you have to get the key out of the car first before you can get the parrot. Kitty says, see, this is why your cooking always turns out awful. Hey, there's no cooking involved with dipping broccoli in cookie dough.
Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere. And once I'm rich,
We'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
And Jedi says I'm not even going to ask. Alright. Time to start sabotaging my friend's home. There we go. Drill the pipe. I think I need a string first to attach the balloon to. I've got the dart, but I need some... What do I blow the dart through? Because I need... Oh, I need a sedative. Katie says, update the broccoli is soggy and gross. Well, that is very sad. I'm sorry, that is gross. Hopefully the cookie dough will make it better. Okay, pepper. This is how you pick up the pepper. I'm skipping like half of the dialogue in this game, I'm sorry. But I'm just getting to the essential stuff. I wonder if there's a way to actually get the doorbell to work. Okay. Chili pepper. I'm pretty sure that the lockpick doesn't work even on the first aid kit, because you have to get the key from Tony.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. What? Not even with this? What kind of a lockpick is this?
Sorry, Rufus. Okay, is there anything back here that I need to grab? Oh, that's where all of the supplies I'm missing are. Ha! Now we can be rude and terrible. Need the dud. You do not want to know what the dud is for, but you're gonna see what the dud is for. And the funnel. The dart... You need some sort of a sedative first, though, don't you?
The funnel would make an excellent float. The arrow is missing a certain something though.
Oh, the sedative is going to be in Dr. Gizmo's office, isn't it? Did I miss the sedative in Gizmo's office? We're gonna steal from Tony's store, but until Tony is out of it, we can't steal from her store, so we're going to blow dart her. This game is so terrible. Okay. Okay, we can at least do some coffee grinding. We're gonna put a chili pepper into our espresso.
One whole chili. Still 2 ingredients missing.
Okay, the black powder from the dud.
There really is some blackish powder.
That's
But
so
how do I
disgusting.
extract it without blowing myself up again?
Oh, come on. This is a dissector scalpel? That's what we did. Shaya's like, ew. Yeah, it's
There
so
we go,
gross.
Black powder.
Yeah, people do chilies and chocolate, that's right, because it gives sort of a zip to the chocolate. You know, I have so many jalapeno peppers right now that you're giving me the idea, should I combine jalapeno peppers and my hot chocolate tonight just to see what happens? In the spirit of this horrible game with horrible combinations? Are we gonna try this? It's different than actual chilies, but it's still a pepper. And Kitty says yes. Alright, so... Did I actually just volunteer myself to do this? We're gonna do it? Alright. And Jai says as long as you don't drink it. Well, what's the point of making the hot chocolate without drinking it? You gotta drink it. Okay, let's look at the recipe. The extraordinarily Oh, that's gross. You don't want to know what the stimulating thing is. It's so terrible. Oh, I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink what I make. Let's see. Got balloons. Oh, right, I was gonna sneak into the doctor's place again because I think I missed something. Or, no, maybe Gizmo has it in the town hall. And then I'll do a quick bathroom break and start on my recipe I am going to do just for the sake of the fact I have way too many jalapeno peppers. I need to get rid of them somehow. I might as well be stupid at the same time, right? Okay, Dr. Gizmo. There's Gizmo. He doesn't seem to have anything on him right now, does he? It's not yet time to distract Gizmo. I will eventually be setting fire to that cardboard box. Stimulate has to be in his room then. Jaya suggests, okay, so Kitty, hot chocolate of doom! And Jaya says, have something cooling nearby. Yeah, that is more than fair. Alright, here. I will chill right here. I'm gonna do the quick bathroom stop. I might read through the walkthrough quickly as a cheat, and we'll get that terrible cooking concoction started. Rawr, so sit with me. I'll be gone for about, like, 2 minutes. Sorry. Here, if you want, I can pull up the theme music from the main menu. Ha ha ha, ganon. Do 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 do. Oh, you guys get to see all the spoiler pretty screens earlier. Main menu. Alright, I'm charging. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. Rawr! I'm back. I like this main theme. So the main theme actually has some cool orchestral variations later on in the series. There's not too many music pieces in the first game, which is sad, but they conglomerate throughout the series, and the composer's actually pretty good. And there's some good tracks in this game series. So, this main theme is actually the Organons theme, so the military dudes. And this is one of my more favorite tracks, alongside all of the chapter songs, which are way too addicting for their own good. And it's cool that they actually got the same guy who does the original German chapter songs is also the guy who sings during the English one. So it's the same guy, which is cool. So this is what I mean by I have too many jalapeno peppers. This is nowhere close to all the jalapenos that I have grown over the years. Well, this year. But this is how many I have currently. So let's just grab a random pepper of doom. And this was just from 3 frickin' plants. I've been eating peppers constantly and I'm still overburdened with peppers. And it sounds like my hot water is ready. So I put the hot chocolate in there. Let's get the agua. And agua poured. I know my bedroom's a mess, but maybe it's in the spirit of the game, right? So, y'all's ready for me to be dumb? Here is the pepper. How much should I cut and put into this? The smart answer would be none, but let's try. Kniffy plus pepper. So Terunia's vote is that I put all of it in there. And of course, Jaya, being the nice human being, says a small amount. And Kitty says like half. So between the 3 of you guys, it averages to half, doesn't it? Okay. So we'll do half and see how much I die. I mean, it's really not the hottest pepper in the world, but it does add up. Yeah, jalapenos do vary in spice, I agree with you. These guys have actually been pretty... they've been spicy for jalapenos, the ones that I grew, which is great, because I love spice. So, here we go. I'm doing the red end of the pepper, but I don't know if I can curve the camera enough so that you can see how much I'm putting in here. Maybe. I've got like 5 slices. And proof that I am not faking any of this. I can't believe I'm doing this for you guys. Yeah, oh man, I can smell it already. Crap. Yep. But you only live life once. You might as well do some weird things in this. There we go. Alright. We have put it in there. Let's mix it up. And Tira says, we all knew you liked showing off, Haddock. Now we have proof. I'm not sure this is a good kind of showing off. Mixing it all in there. And you can actually see them sort of floating. Cute. Okay, here goes. Let's see what happens. God have mercy on my body. Dude, this actually tastes great! This is awesome! Because it tastes like chocolate, but there's a definite jalapeno zip to it and a little bit of a taste. Ooh! Okay, the jalapeno's kicking in now. I like this. This is fun. Awesome. Alright, we're drinking the rest of it. Thank you for the drum roll, Kitty. Yeah, it tastes like chocolate and then it just starts creeping on your tongue and into the back of your throat. This works. Oh, oops. Oh, Kitty made a good point. She says, have fun talking for the rest of the stream, you dingus. Okay, you guys didn't mention this before I started drinking. Alright, nope, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Alright, well that was a good experiment. The question is, do I need more? Maybe a little more. This is either proof I have a very weird sense of taste, or this is actually a great discovery. mean, people put chilies in there. It's not that weird to put in a jalapeno. Ooh, okay, yep. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Let's see, is there anything that I forgot in here? Oh, there's the doctor's cabinet. Okay. So Kitty says the only thing that this proves is that you now have another way of getting rid of your jalapenos. And Jaya says they also go well in chutney. Good points, both of you guys. Yes. And this is a wonderful way to get rid of my jalapenos. There are too many of them. Did I put them back? I hope I did. Yeah, I've been trying to get rid of my jalapenos in every single way I possibly can. This is a good way to get rid of them. I grew too many. Where's the... Oh, lockpick. Lockpick. I knew I needed the lockpick.
I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus.
That's very worrying.
I wonder what that stuff tastes like. I've only ever been injected right into the heart muscle so far.
Oh, Jaya says you have your mom's recipe if I ever need it. I mean, I would be interested to see it. You know that I can mess up anything for cooking, but maybe I can get some of it right, and that would be fun. That's good stuff. There's a stimulant! Okay.
What that stuff tastes like.
So... Ew. I didn't know that you could drink the stimulant. That's gross.
On the syringe it says, only for drawing blood. As if I need a special device for that.
Okay, so that's the stimulant. Oh, the stimulant goes in the drink. That's right. Kitty says, haddock cooking? Don't have high hopes. No, haddock is terrible in the cooking. This is about as amazing as my cooking gets. Although, I am actually good with homemade teas. So if I ever offer you tea that's loose leaf in my house, you can be assured that it will taste good. That is the one exception, is I am a tea person. Oops, wrong location. Could just try to eat the rest of this pepper. Okay. And stimulant. So we have put a stimulant, black powder from a dud, and a chili pepper in together, and we're going to grind it. Come on, I can... Come on, I can crank it. Oh, the black powder is in here. That is absolutely disgusting, Rufus. And you're feeding the woman that you want to like. Have her like you, and you're making this. Yikes.
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Yeah, that's a problem, Rufus. Okay, where's... Okay, so we got the coffee powder. And Kitty says this is... Think about it, this is so on brand for Rufus. It is, unfortunately, but, you know, every single thing that Rufus does, you have to feel slightly concerned about his life choices. Like, does that guy even have a brain? There are times that I am worried. You'd be more surprised if you got out of battle with Prosecco. Yeah, true. Okay, What do I have? Because I need this to tie to a string, and I don't have the string yet. I've used the dentist drill. I have not yet needed to use the hand torch. The funnel is going to go with the syringe. And a syringe I need... Wait, do I need to hurt myself before Tony... What's the order that I need to do things in? Okay, what am I missing? I feel like you have to do Tony's shop next. I feel like that's what you have to do next. Let's check. Okay. But, okay. Oh, right. This is what you have to do. I forgot.
Hands off my stuff.
You just have to be dumb.
Boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay lured forever.
Okay, come on. I just have to, Oh, yes! This is what we have to do. Okay, we have to piss Tony off further. I forgot. Time to piss Tony off!
Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously, just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay, first of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Oh, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands off.
Alright, so we've pissed Tony off enough that she is meditating, or trying to meditate. But now we can grab at the hooks. And we're gonna get ourselves injured.
Ouch! Hey! Ouch! Look at that!
Such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure that is to say. Wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please! I'm bleeding to death here!
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go.
Theme of the game. Rufus never
Get out
learns.
of my store.
Man, they really did set things up in the first game, didn't they?
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Alright, we now have the key to the first aid kit. And, oh, that's how we get the tranquilizer. Okay. Woohoo! We're making progress! So we just have to piss Tony off again. And we have to flood Wenzel's house. And then we can get to meeting goal actually. The conscious form of goal. Kitty says, is she putting the tranquilizer in the coffee? Oh, he's doing something better than putting the tranquilizer in the coffee. He's putting the stimulant in the coffee, which isn't any better.
Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the cause. I wonder what he meant by that.
Alright, there we go. So, we've got the tranquilizer, and we combined it with the syringe.
It says only for drawing blood. As if I need a special device for that.
Wait, or do we do the dart with the tranquilizer? Yep, it's the dart and the tranquilizer.
I'm as deadly as a poison dart frog, but much cooler.
Kitty says, because I was gonna say you can't put a sedative in a stimulant, you just get water. Yep, nope, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be continuously stupid, though. See the window?
Work. Yeah, right. She's just sitting there twiddling her thumbs. I can do that too.
There we go. We combine the prepared dart with the funnel.
The funnel would make an excellent book.
Okay. Time to dart Tony. Jaya, makes me wonder if Rufus is an escapist character. He's got the ingenuity. I mean, we're gonna have to... spoilers. Gonna have to escape more than our fair share of dungeons and jails. Here we go.
What the? A dart?
A little longer. And
Why am I getting mad at him?
There we go. What I mean is the gameplay involves him engaging in morally ambiguous acts. Oh, yeah,
hey Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay?
Yep.
And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week?
Yeah, stuff you... Yeah, as Jaya says, stuff people couldn't get away with in real life. Exactly. Yeah, no, all this... He gets increasingly... Some of the things that he does are outright, like, not even morally ambiguous. They're... Yikes.
By the way, I used your family pictures to insulate our...
Jaya, so I'm wondering if he was created to allow people to live out this fantasy. Honestly, I do think that's part of it. Is part of the fun of this game is that you can be a complete asshole and run around committing arson or setting crabs on people or just all sorts of terrible things. That's the fun of it. It allows you to get out that side of yourself that you really shouldn't get out in real life. So it's not that it's like, yay, good job, we're playing an awesome person, or we should ever strive to do this. But it's the entertainment and the humor of being like, heh, I'm being terrible. Yeah. Alright, so we got the vouchers. And now there's the hook plus the balloon. And there we go. Kitty says, this is the game for people who wince at choosing negative options in video games. I mean, it's definitely for those people who enjoy doing negative options, but without any of the consequences. And Kitty, yeah, because there are no positive ones. Yeah, there are no positive choices in this entire game. It's not like there's multiple endings or so forth. You literally are, forced to do horrible, terrible things to people. And so forth. Jess says, I may take notes to write analysis on this for Zeal if I can finish. Yeah. This would be painful for me to play. Yeah, this is not a game that you would play, Jaya. It's... You are a wonderful human being who is so nice that you would be like, no, I can't believe I'm doing this! Just wait until you get to the baby dolphins.
Huh. This could keep the chimney's cover open. Too bad balloons always rise.
Oh, come on. What do I connect this with? The balloon with the hook... Do I... Oh, right, I have to do it inside. Yeah. I guess the reason why I can play this as versus like you, Jaya, is because I can get enjoyment out of making the horrible choices in video games. Like, I have definitely killed some of my favorite characters in certain games. Jaya, oh no, tell me the babies aren't killed. Do you want to know what happens to the baby dolphins? In the game walkthrough, the person said, I hate this part in parentheses, and then goes and describes about how you, suffice it to baby dolphins. We will remember them. You basically trick the baby dolphins into hopping into a kitchen so that they can become cat food. It's terrible. Kitty Face says, I never make horrible choices in video games. Yeah, I stay on the side of making the nice choices. I don't like being an asshole most of the time in video games, because there's not really much satisfaction in it for how most of the characters react most of the time. This is different because the game was meant to make the terrible choices, so it's all embedded in the humor. But in lots of RPGs, if you're an asshole, people just get pissed at you, and I don't find that fun. But for some of the big choices, like in Dragon Age or the Mass Effect series, there's just the times where you want to play the worst choices so that you can have those scenes and experience them. And there's some really good scenes if you do the horrible things. Alright, there we go.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
Okay. There we go. I have the concern that as I keep on drinking the hot chocolate, it's going to become more and more jalapeno pepper. By the time I get to the bottom, that might be terrible. Oh, Kitty Face says, sometimes I do things just because I want that sweet, sweet achievement. I've noticed you're a bit of an achievement hunter, because when you were playing Nier, you were trying to get some of the achievements while you were at it. I'm not as much of an achievement hunter, I'm more of a juicy story person. So if I can get awesome story stuff, and I get to experience the characters in cool new ways, then I will do those scenes because I'm like, yes, I get to experience it! Alright, so there's the pipe.
What?
There we go. So I'm knocking this pipe over here. This is the water tower, and we're going to do that. And now we get to flood Wenzel's basement. Because remember, Wenzel says that he's not going to go to Wenzel says that he won't give up his spot in line or go to the meeting to talk about gold unless he finds a well in his basement with clear water and becomes rich. So we're going to make Wenzel think that he has discovered water so that he will get his butt to talk to the mayor so that we can talk to the mayor afterwards. Alright. Kitty Face says, I like achievement hunting as much as I can. If something is just a chore and it's going to make me sad, then I usually won't do it. That's fair. That's the reason why I'm not a huge achievement hunter, is because if it's really tedious, it's not worth it. But if it's just another extra fun thing to fish for, then I will. Alright, here we go. Ready?
Wenzel?
I'm down here. Come quick. You won't believe your eyes.
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water.
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just...
Look at
Wait a
that.
second, you really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am great.
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment. The moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I say, I'm rich.
Kitty. Isn't this great? Like, we tried to screw someone over and we actually did something right. But the good thing is, at least Wenzel's gonna talk to the mayor now. The problem is, because he actually struck good water, this might make things harder for Rufus. And look at how grumpy this guy is.
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's dead beetle. Cool.
And if I put any tools next to the clear water, he's gonna grumble about how he doesn't want to do anything with Wenzel's water.
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well.
Rufus is so bitter about this. But at least we got to take Daddy's divining rod.
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
Wonder what the divining rod says if I actually look at the clear water. Will it say anything?
I don't want anything.
Nope. Rufus is just gonna complain. Alright, let's talk to the mayor! And get more family history about Rufus. So I think that with both Jaya and Kitty, I have talked a bit about Rufus's backstory. Because that buddy's, like, you know, lots of stories. You have to have a lot of important storytelling in this dude's backstory. Here we go. Hello, Lottie!
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again?
Is it my turn already?
Right now, Wenzel is still talking to the mayor. After that,
The mayor will see number 63 through 65.
I'll skedaddle.
don't let the door hit you.
Every office needs a good soul. Maybe someone should tell the mayor.
I freaking love Lottie.
I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
So we steal somebody's number.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuldak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Ready for our
Supposed to live at
application?
your place? Don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuldak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Rufus didn't plan!
Number 63, please.
Alright, here we go.
Lotek, I have to talk to you. It's about... Lotek?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Kitty, you'll blow up the mayor. We already have so much confidence in our main character.
Before me, your father used to sleep in here.
So note, Rufus's father
The community.
was the mayor at one point.
Understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here to the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that bird falling from the sky.
Yes.
No, it was different.
With your attitude,
but I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe.
So, what do you guys think? Do you think that Rufus's father made it to Elysium?
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good.
Kitty says, nah, he's dead.
Finally,
So that's your prediction.
There is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
And that's how well our application went.
Well, never mind. Crap, it isn't. How can anyone sleep in that thing? On the other hand, if you're stupid enough to sleep in your desk.
And there's the divining rod.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Could have been my idea.
Okay, and divining rod goes into this water emblem. And I think you do something with... Okay, the key goes into the globe. His dad's secret.
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I got the gas.
Yeah, you hate your dad.
A pile of junk.
I don't blame you, but...
Hey, that's Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw it without it.
Water glass? That was not a water glass! If you notice, this is called Key to the Booze cabinet.
But I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
There we go. Liquor. What do we use the booze for again?
This tastes like the cough syrup that Dad used to give me when I was 2 years old.
This tastes like the cough syrup my dad gave me when I was... Your dad left you when you was 8. When you were 8. He was giving you that? When you were 8? Yikes.
One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know I'm going to take chances.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed?
Kitty, I mean, it's hella effective. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would make your kid shut up, but maybe not. Best life choice.
From the mayor of HUZZAH Westfall.
Oh my gosh! That's about something that he says in book... Huh. Kitty says, my granddad made my mom an alcoholic cough remedy. That's true, those are out there. So long, you suck. Okay.
There's a message from the mayor of jumping up.
Okay, cat. We got all that. Was there anything else in here? So there's the glass. Let me look at the recipe to remember. I need to get...
The recipe says something about a revitalizing liquid.
So... Okay, so you know the clear water? I was like, oh, we can just take some from Wenzel's well, right? No, you can't take clear water from Wenzel's well because Rufus is such a pissy poop that, he refuses to deal anything with Wenzel's well, including getting clear water for the stupid drink. Okay, where's the clock? There's a clock somewhere. So yeah, the easy solution is never the actual one in this stupid game.
Yeah, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Okay. Where's the clock? Where's the clock? Tabby says, so long you suck, me at college. Yeah, that was me with PhD. That was where I was finally like, oh, okay, this sucks. And I was actually talking with one of my old colleagues the other day, and he was a bitter person when I was there. 4 years later, and he's really bitter, and he's like, yeah, maybe I should have just taken the cue with what you did and leave. So, that was sort of interesting to hear. Okay. Is there anything that I get to steal out of here? I've got the syringe, I've got the coffee powder, I've got a tranquilizer. I know I need the key. I need to... the booze. I use the booze plus, like, a rag or something to clean the window of the car. Or maybe it's just the booze itself. Let's see if I can actually clean the car. Because if I can clean the car, then I can get the keys inside of the car. And then I can get the battery acid, and we're gonna put the battery acid in our espresso and give it to somebody to drink! Yikes! I'm actually remembering a lot of this, though. I'm proud of myself. Okay, the bowl, I still need a red... Shoot, where's the red... I need a red, Oh, the red curtain's in Lonzo's place. Okay. So I need to get that to Lonzo's place. Hot chocolate's about half gone, and I'm doing good. Okay. Oh right, the syringe is for the bowl. So we need to take this red curtain. Walkie, walkie, walkie. Maybe we can make it to part 2 and then call it a night. Okay.
You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that? Toro! Hey, I said Toro! Anything seems even more boring.
Alright, how to get this bowl... So, the thing is, Lonzo talks about how, you can get a drink that has the blood of an enraged bull. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the blood of an enraged bull and put that into our coffee mix.
Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the tap. Main thing is that it works. You have to be age 12 or older to use this device. Oh, that's better, but it's still pretty boring. The bull's spirits really need to be pumping before I ride it. I can still hear Teeny's laughter. I'll never try riding a bull in love ever again. That's below my class.
Alright, and now we're gonna do the bullfighter thing of red curtain.
Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil, or whatever liquid.
Alright, did we get the bowl all the way? Age 18 or older. There we go.
Well, it's still below my class, but at least the taurine tanks are open.
Alright, so we've pissed the bull off, so now we're gonna stab it with a syringe. Come on, syringe. Stabby time.
Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play.
This guy is so stupid. Yeah, we're gonna draw it while we're sitting on it.
Bull's blood. Check.
Alright, we got the bull's blood.
I once heard that a bull's blood is supposed to revive your spirits.
Okay, so we got the bull's blood. Now we need to clean the window. What do we clean the window with? Use the tranquilizer. Alright. I'm slightly stuck. Let's see what I'm forgetting. Okay, so we got the key to the first aid, we've got the tranquilizer, black powder, spilling with hook, we've got to see the mare. Take the glass, take the key, take the booze. Energy-rich water. Oh, right, we have to, So there's a sponge from Wenzel's bathroom that I need to grab, it looks like. Alright. So I did miss something in Wenzel's house. There's a lot of walking around in this first part. Before we really get things going. Okay, where's the sponge? Where did I miss the sponge? Oh, it's right in front of me.
He's bloated, he's useless, and he has a sponge in his kitchen.
Okay, sponge. And now we get to clean the truck. Almost there! We're almost done making coffee. I remember seeing one review where someone was like, the pacing on this first game is so off. It spent me 5 hours to make coffee. But then again, because I got to make coffee in an enormous machine that was also an organ, it was worth it. That review sort of made me laugh. Okay. Sponge, soapy water.
I don't like the direction this is taking at all. I don't like the...
Alright. Clean the car! I wish there were a way... Later in the game, like the next game, they actually allow you to jump locations so that you can go back and forth faster. So they actually are smart enough and pay attention to how much you're walking in this part and make it easier in the future. Kitty, that's a pretty great review. I did like that person's review. It was a very positive review for the first game, and they made some pretty good points. That comment about the coffee machine and how long it takes to make coffee was something that made me laugh. Oh, oops, I went the wrong way. I've seen a wide variety of reviews for this game series. I saw one review. This is the review that actually gave me the spoiler for the end of the third game. This person was so pissed and they were angry about, why are they making a 5th Deponia game? It was, you know, stupid the first time. I hated Rufus. Rufus is so unlikable, blah, blah, blah. And didn't the end of the third game completely wrap up the trilogy and they still pulled it out with the 4th? And, like, that review was just pretty hateful. Not that they didn't have their points, but you don't spoil the end of the third game in a review where you're just complaining about a 5th game being released. Although I am curious, because the end of 3 is a very definitive ending, I'm curious to see how they handle 4. Because I know 4 is like a time travel game, basically like a go back in time and redo things sort of game, I think is what Doomsday is about. So I'm really curious to see how they retcon thing and whether or not it feels okay, and whether or not it compromises the ending of the third.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name.
Alright, Sugar Puff! We got it. We can now get the key from, Hannick? Something like that is his name. And then once we do that, we're almost done with our really long coffee adventure, and we can actually meet Goal consciously.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
I hope that these early chores aren't too boring for you. I hope that everyone's enjoying and having fun with this game. It's probably a little different playing as versus watching. I'm so glad to have you guys here, though. Thanks for joining with me as I share off this latest series that I enjoy.
Maybe you have my key, too.
I don't know. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I love how glum Rufus is the entire time he's pretending to be Sugar Puff.
I love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah? I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you.
Now watch this.
Hello again.
Hey, hello, Sugar Puff.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Sugar Puff.
So you have no problem remembering that name.
See?
Panic can't remember Rufus to save his life, but the entire rest of the series he's gonna be calling me Sugar Puff. Kitty says that made me snort. Yeah, I like that part. I'm just like, aw, poor Rufus. He's so grumpy about this. Alright. So now Sugar Puff is going to get into his car. So I have a... Giles says, aw. So I have a question. So Rufus's choices are full of all sorts of ridiculous plans and solutions to problems. For the Fix-It Fic, do you think I should add any of my own shenanigans and make some of his own, like, come up with my own ridiculous scenarios for him as well, so that readers have something new with Rufus as versus just things they've seen in the game before? Or do you think it will suffice if I just stick to some game material for Rufus's shenanigans? What do you think? Alright, we popped the hood of the trunk.
So much power in such a heap of junk. What a waste. Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
Okay, I think I, like, stab it with something. How do I drill it? I think that's why.
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient.
There we go.
Ow! Yeah! Ow!
Okay.
I should take that. Ah! But not with bare hands.
And the glass.
Ha-ha! I siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. Ugh.
So, Rufus is going to give someone a drink with the acid that's too painful for him to touch. Rufus! Okay, so, Kitty answers my question about whether I should add shenanigans or not. Let me read. I think that if you come up with a really good shenanigan, then you should absolutely use it. Or if you come up with a situation that requires a shenanigan. Otherwise, you might have an easier time sticking with canon. Yeah, thanks. I agree with that. Part of me wants to add shenanigans just to show that I have the spirit of the story down and to make things a little bit more interesting, but at the same time, I don't know if my brain can come up with Rufus shenanigans. And so, I might just stick with canon unless my brain can really think of something special. In which case I would have to brainstorm shenanigans with you guys and think of really stupid ways to solve problems, and really stupid problems that this guy can get into. Okay, so we're very close. We add the tranquilizer.
There'll be time for chemical experiments later. What I need now are predictable results.
Okay. So I just need clear water. Where's the clear water? I forgot the clear water. Okay, the clear water. Let's check this quickly, and then we can call it an end once we get to Goal waking up. Or are we actually combining the booze? Is that what we're doing?
The water's still lacking something reviving.
Oh my gosh, we're using the booze instead of clear water. That's right. Oh man, this is so gross. Rufus, this is disgusting.
I already have the special water, at least.
Oh man, Rufus. Rufus, you don't feed somebody something like this.
I already have the special water, at least.
Alright, so we combine this with the coffee powder.
Water? I have the powder? Yeah. Let's visit Lonzo.
Time to make coffee! The most dramatic coffee making we will ever have. Coffee, coffee, coffee time! Woo! Ready? Drum roll!
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on the label. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay. About the powder.
Tell me.
Don't worry.
Honey, I can't wait.
There's other conversation stuff. I'll just skip through those. Sorry. And let's give Lonzo the stuff.
I have the powder. Good. So, I have the powder.
And the drink. Here we go. It's time.
Go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful. I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse.
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
I just noticed all of the vents smoking.
Okay.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing the
Something's happening.
Oh, we missed some good Tony insults with Lonzo. Oops. Look at how wrecked the bar is.
I think this brew is gonna do the job. Lonzo.
Ah, Rufus. Did you come to help me clean this place up?
Well, you know, I got this thing going on. I'll come back later, okay?
And we're not gonna help him clean this store that we completely wrecked because we put black powder in there. You terrible human being.
Oh, I can't even look at it. It melts my eyes.
Here we go. the coffee given to Goal with so much love.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
Oh, her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything. But this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up...
Oh, I like this conversation.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Dr. Gizmo?
What now? Will she fully recover?
Let's go through this
You need to wake
conversation
up to
first,
be
and
able
then
to
we'll
walk.
have fun.
Why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine cabinet. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much, much stronger.
Something much, much stronger. Sounds like a job for me. I am much, much stronger after all. I will save her.
Ha! Good luck. Did you bring some kind of miracle stimulant by any chance? Something that might wake her up? A kind of cup of coffee to the nth order?
I'm working on it.
Good. But do it someplace else.
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But
No.
bummer. Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Hey, Gold. Oh, wakey, wakey. Fast asleep.
Very good diagnosis, Doctor.
Oh, well, yeah, it's just that I'm an expert in sleep.
Alright, so here we go. Remember that Dr. Gizmo is also the firefighter in town. So, let's give him a fire to fight!
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind.
Come on.
I'll bet I'll keep that idea.
Oh, there's still something to talk about first. Oh, right. I'm sure I have to distract them first.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that. This is practically screaming for a sophisticated maneuver.
Okay, what do I do first if I don't do that? So I distract those guys. I thought that the fire was the first thing that I did. Okay. Let's check. So we can try to start giving her the espresso. But I know that he's gonna stop me.
Stinging smell.
That's medicine. Says who? Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together.
Me. It's a draw.
Best out of three.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Okay. So now I think I can use that. That better start fire. There we go. Ha ha ha.
Funny smell.
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
And Rufus is just standing right there. Completely innocently.
Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire!
And Rufus is standing next to
Don't worry,
it.
your fire will be extinguished in no
It's
time.
so unsuspicious. You lock him in there? I forgot we were that mean. Okay, now we steal the stethoscope. And there we go.
Getting worried worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa.
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Oh, yes, my stethoscope, it's gone. Thieves!
Here we
Crime
go.
in progress.
Is this the argument that I like?
Mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Alright, now we're gonna pretend that Mayor Lotek stole something.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving Mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Lotek.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well,
This is the
you're
circular
fired.
conversation.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't
Arrest me? You're
You're
fired.
fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
It's such a good argument.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
Look
So what?
here, Wenzel,
You're fired
too.
anyway.
If somebody
You
drops
can't
food,
fire me. You're
I mean, what's the
arrested.
deal with it crawling
You
around
can't
on the
arrest
floor?
me.
I'm
You're
waiting
fired.
for Gold to wake
I
up so I
arrested
can
you
take her
first.
with me.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me.
Why would
You're
Gold
fired.
and Elysium
I arrested you first.
want to have anything
So
to
what?
do with somebody
You're
like
fired
you?
anyway.
Duh,
You
Rufus.
can't fire me. You're
Always
arrested.
underestimated
You
me.
can't arrest me. You're fired.
I arrested you first.
I've never seen that conversation with Wendell
I'm a
before.
self-made
You can't
man.
fire me. You're
Whoever
arrested.
made you
You
must
can't arrest me.
That's
You're
a good
fired.
insult.
Yeah?
I arrested
I am
you
rich.
first.
I've got a
So
water
what?
main running
You're
through my
fired anyway.
basement. You,
You
on
can't
the other
fire
hand,
me.
don't
You're
even have
arrested.
a basement. You
You
ain't
can't
got
arrest me.
nothing,
You're
Rufus.
fired.
Hey,
I
that's how you
arrested
pay
you
people back
first.
when they give their
So
best.
what?
And what would
You're
I want
fired
with a
anyway.
basement?
You can't fire me.
I don't
You're
belong
arrested.
here, and neither does
You
Gold.
can't
And as
arrest
soon as I
me.
wake her up,
You're fired.
I will accompany
I
her to
arrested you
Elysium.
first.
You'll see.
So what?
Alright, here we go. Let's wake her up.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
Here we go. You have to put the funnel in her mouth.
I arrested you first.
And let's wake her up. Ready? Woohoo!
You can't fire me.
Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Go goal!
What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Gold? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's...
Kitty face, she's an Altean. Oh my gosh! Don't make me do stupid things like crossovers. Yeah, she really does have this sort of Altean-esque
First and foremost, she needs
vibe, doesn't she?
No problem. Thanks, Doctor.
Alright, let's do the conversation and then call it a night.
Gold? It's me. Your savior.
This is important stuff.
No, it's Rufus. Yes? You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Well, come on, not as funny. Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. Did you get it? Hello? Anyone home? I'll take that as a yes with limitations.
So, the thing that they don't make very clear is that Goal has a brain implant. So she literally, I mean, they make it clear later on, but when they're talking about the thing that's not working well on the side, it's that her brain implant, the technology that makes her brain function, is malfunctioning.
Get attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash gazash?
Good. Oh, Granny.
Grump?
There's a first.
Munch grunch?
The most intelligent conversation of the entire series.
Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts. What did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick. We need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
Oh.
No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to her?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you will see for him. After all,
He'll reward you generously.
Generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is
So, Kitty, what are you asking about Cletus? One of the clones?
Reach him using a radio.
Spoilers, yes, Cletus is one of Rufus's, identical... Well, Cletus and Rufus are both identical clones, yes.
effort to protect you?
Hence the mistake.
You're the only one I can trust.
So, yeah, her fiance, Cletus, was prototype C.
Let's go back to the expression generous.
Please, contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very.
Sorry, I don't know if I could do that.
Asshole.
Someone Tomo Holo Lollipop. Peekaboo.
But
Utam Sweaty Kusulo Kushutapop.
why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Alright, there we go. We'll do a save and call that a night. And we'll just save the same one over again. Alright, there we go. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I hope that this was a little bit fun, even this early on in the adventure. Next time, to entice you for the second half of Deponia, is we are going to find a way to contact Cletus, and if we get far enough along, to meet Cletus. And once we get to all of those fun shenanigans, things get interesting. Suffice it to say that all of the hints about the Organon will come to fruition. There's not going to be a weird, mysterious military force that never comes into the story, right? So we're gonna have some hijinks and adventures and chase scenes and funsies with the Organon. So that's what we have to look forward to. We're gonna be getting to the action next time. So, yes, thank you. Kitty saying, what a game, thanks for streaming. Yay, thank you for coming! So, hopefully you guys will be able to come next time, and yeah, it was good to be able to stream again. It's been so long since I have been streaming. So, yay, woohoo! It's cool that I was able to do some streaming again. I'll let you know about my schedule. I can post it on the Discord, I can post it on Tumblr, I can also, update my Twitch profile itself with a tentative schedule of what I can do. Not tomorrow, though. I should not do it tomorrow, although I will probably be tempted to do it tomorrow. Anyway, I'll just let you guys know. Thank you so much for coming. Take care. You guys are awesome friends. Well, see you around. Adios. And, oh right, I have to push this little button thingy. There we go. Stop.